finally decided to start using her microphone again.
Ready?
Supply.
Oh, yes, of course.
What a shitty morning it's been. To be honest, I don't really feel like journaling right now, but I'm forcing myself to because it's been long enough and my thoughts feel clouded. In other words, I've been avoiding feeling my feelings. I've been running away from them or distracting myself altogether, which is very easy to do given how overstimulating the modern world is. April itself has been extremely busy, so I also haven't really had much time or energy to be all up in my bag. All that to say that there is a specific character trait of mine that I've picked up on, which I have written about before, that is most definitely getting on my nerves lately. I truly don't like this very thing about myself, but what is it that I'm referring to, you ask? It's my damn righteousness. Two things can be true at once. I am very much aware of the fact that the more I learn about life, the less I feel that I actually know. I know jack shit. You see, I don't claim to know everything, at least not always. Although there are certain truths of life that I do believe that no one can debate or argue. And maybe I've always been this particular way, but I'm noticing my righteousness more recently, and it's really fucking annoying me because I tend to come across as someone who's very much a know-it-all and who's always on her high horse, especially in arguments. But deep down, I don't actually believe that. I don't know everything, nothing at all. If I had to guess, I think that my righteousness stems from my need to control life itself. The more I analyze myself and my patterns, it seems that many of my personal flaws derive from the same place, my control freak tendencies. The thing is that I'm very much aware of when I'm being righteous, and in that precise moment, I despise myself for it, as it's happening. But you see, I'd rather be on my high horse, even if it makes me feel rotten on the inside, than to seem out of control on the outside. If that makes any sense. I don't know what to do to change my ways, but I really want to. I mean, this shit is fucking annoying, and I don't like being this way. I truly don't. On a positive note, I do feel myself changing for the better when it comes to having more empathy. I'd be lying if I said that I used to be empathetic before, because I actually wasn't. I wasn't very understanding of other people's complex life situations and all of the possible circumstances that could make a person make such life-altering negative decisions. To be more specific, I'm talking about that topic of which triggers the fuck out of me. Drugs. Back then, I couldn't, for the life of me, even begin to comprehend why anyone would choose to live a life of drug-induced despair willingly. That to me was a life of self-torture, where I put a lot of the blame on the addict themselves. Then it became personal. Over 2 years ago, a loved one of mine came upon me in a disheveled and desperate state, looking for money. I gave them some spare change that day, and I don't regret it. Knowing what I know now and putting everything into perspective, my empathy is vast. Life is hard enough as it is. There's no denying that. I will never again judge someone for making such decisions. I don't know what they're dealing with in the first place, no pun intended, but nor is it any of my or anyone else's business to look down on anyone in that position. With all of the systems that are in place by which we live under, whose sole purpose at times is to degrade, punish, and dehumanize us to our core, it is no wonder as to why so many human beings are then driven by this fucked and cruel world to make the choice of escaping their brutal reality. So who am I to pass judgment? I'm not God. I am no better than them. I'm no better than anyone. And you see, any person has the capacity of being driven to that breaking point. Anyone, anywhere. And so, with contemplation and reflection, I no longer hold any harsh feelings or any disgusted thoughts towards addicts of any kind. I mean, look around us. Aren't most of us addicted to our phones? It's the same but different. And so it is not my place to judge. It never was and it never will be. Life is hard enough. People who have already reached rock bottom and are probably self-loathing don't need another rock being kicked their way. And the most important thing that I've learned in all of this is that just because people happen to be addicted to substances does not make them inherently a bad person. Again, this could happen to anyone. Addiction doesn't discriminate. This could be someone's mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, son. Life is full of fucked circumstances, many of which we can't control. We need more empathy in this world. I'm truly disgusted with how I used to react to these triggering situations. With absolutely no care, no heart, and no soul. That does nothing but push already struggling humans deeper into their despair. And so, no, I don't like my self-righteousness much. But at least I can claim that my empathy's vast and ever growing.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.